Fidelity's new family and finance study reveals a major disconnect. While nearly all adult children say they're ready to manage inherited wealth, only a quarter of parents agree. More than half of parents avoid money talks altogether. Joining us now from Fidelity Investments is Ryan to share how families can bridge the gap and plan for the future. I love this conversation, too, to help. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Hey, let's dive right in. Tell us more about the great wealth transfer and really why it's such a critical time for families.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Great Wealth Transfer is the anticipated movement of $84 trillion in assets from the baby boomer generation, which are those who are 61 to 79 years old, to younger generations over the next few decades. And with trillions of dollars set to change hands in the coming years, this isn't just about money, it's about relationships. And we know that families that plan together can turn this transition into an opportunity to build trust and strengthen connections for generations to come.
Oh, I love hearing that. I'm curious, though, what did surprise you most about this year's family and finance study?
Yeah, in addition to the fact that, like you said before, over half of parents haven't told their kids about their net worth, more than 2 in 3 parents haven't told their children about the details around what they'll inherit, or even if they'll inherit anything at all. And that silence leaves room for questions and confusion and even missed opportunities. And it fuels this disconnect between generations around planning and money.
I want to dive into that disconnect that you just brought in there. Why do you think that is? I mean, it seems like there's almost a difference in generational attitudes when it comes to money overall.
Yeah, and I think that disconnect really comes from the lack of a conversation. And when families don't talk openly, this is where the assumptions come in. And we actually found that our study found that nearly all adult children say they're ready to manage inherited wealth, but 1 in 4 parents disagree with that. And younger generations want transparency. They want to know whether they're the beneficiaries, but they also want to know that everything is set up correctly. And many parents hesitate to share those details. And, sometimes it's hard to see beyond where you are today. And I know when I'm meeting with my clients, we often help them picture not just who they are now and the needs they have now, but what might be needed in 10, 20, or 30 years. And we want to make sure that that plan works for both today and down the road to try to close that gap and try to, dissolve the disconnect.
Okay, so I think it sounds like a great plan, but let's talk about taking steps to make it happen. What steps can families take to start?
I actually think that the financial planning process can facilitate this entire conversation. And it starts with creating your own plan. That means getting a clear picture of your full financial landscape to see whether the way you're set up today supports the goals you have and the people you care about, and whether any changes are needed. And from there, you can begin communicating with loved ones about the way your plan is set up. And we know these conversations can be uncomfortable. So our advice to families is to start small and start as early as you can. And even small steps like sharing your values or basic financial literacy can help build that trust. And as a financial consultant, this is exactly what I do every day at Fidelity. And we have thousands of advisors like me across the country to help our clients create that plan and have that family conversation. We do this at no cost. So the other place to start is don't hesitate to reach out for help. We're here for that.
I love that. I love that, Ryan. I can tell you're passionate and do want to help. There's the website where people can go for more information about changing the financial family planning aspects of their lives, too. Take care, okay, Ryan? Enjoy the season.
Thanks so much. Happy holidays.